Concussions. So you've probably bumped your head before, but some have been worse than others. A serious hit to the head can hurt your brain and temporarily change the way your brain works. If that happens, that brain injury is called a concussion. The bone on your skull protects your brain. Fluids, such as spinal fluid, also cushion the brain, but if someone's head gets hit hard enough, the brain can shift inside of the skull and knocks against the bony surface of the skull. So signs of concussion. Concussions are tricky. Your mom or coach probably won't be able to look at you and say for sure if you have a concussion. That's why you need to see a doctor. But these are some signs that someone might have a concussion. For some problems, the person should go right to a hospital emergency room. For other problems, a parent can call the kid's doctor for advice about what to do next. You should go to a hospital emergency room for these symptoms: loss of consciousness, get knocked out, severe headache, including a headache that gets worse, blurred vision, trouble walking, confusion in saying things that don't make sense, slurred speech, and unresponsiveness, or you can't be woken up. Your mom or dad should call the doctor right away if you have any of these symptoms after getting hit in the head: vomiting, dizziness, headache, trouble concentrating. Doctors, coaches, and parents are paying more attention to concussions than they once did. Why? Because they now know that concussions can cause serious problems for kids and adults, especially if they don't get the right treatment. So, 2 important steps to take. So the right treatment usually means resting your body and your brain. You've probably heard about pro athletes who miss games because of concussions. It's the same for a kid who plays sports. If the coach or your parent thinks you have a concussion, you should take these 2 steps. Stop playing right away and get checked out by a doctor before returning to practice or playing the game. Kids can get concussions doing other stuff than sports too. It could be a bike accident or a fall, anything that causes a hit to a head. Kids who also get a concussion need to be checked out by the doctor. Follow the doctor's instructions and get the doctor's okay before getting back to the normal routine. You might hear this and say, do I have to? Here's why you should. Kids who rush it and don't fully recover from a concussion could get injured again because they're still wobbly from the first concussion. When kids don't fully recover, they're more likely to have problems, like headaches that last for weeks or even months. Can also be hard for them to focus on stuff like studying for a test. It makes sense to take care of your brain, which is your boss of your body. Without it, you could walk, think, talk, or think. So, you want to be a concussion fighter? Here's how to do it. Tell your coach or parent if you get hit in the head. Wear your seatbelt when you're traveling in a car. You can also let your coach know if you see someone else get hit in the head too. Also, you want to wear a helmet while biking or doing any activities that needs them, such as football, hockey, and skateboarding. Helmets won't prevent concussions completely, but can get you from getting an even worse brain injury. The good news is that most kids get better after concussion or return to all their normal stuff, including school and sports.